All right, welcome back, YouTube. It's good to be back. It's been a while. Been a rough holiday season, but I'm going to try to get back into it a little bit today. Just a quick video on installing the fuel rail on this 2.7. Now, I'm actually installing it on the intake, and I'm going to remove the intake because I've got some connections to make underneath that have not been made yet. But the problem I was running into is the fuel rail off the 2.7 cannot be used because it is a returnless system and it will not work with the existing fuel pump, fuel system, evap system, so on and so forth. The fuel rail off the 2.5 will not bolt directly into the intake from the 2.7. The 2.7 having the dual runners here on the on the middle. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I might be coughing a lot in this video, so bear with me. Really didn't know what to do. Was going to try to cut the mounts off and maybe re-tack them on with a welder, maybe find a clamping system that would work. Really was kind of at a loss. So I reached out to the internet and I asked some advice from some guys that I knew had done this, and I said, you know, what would you do with your fuel system? Apparently, the fuel system off of a 3.4 is still a return type fuel system, and if you get a rail, it will bolt directly to that of the 2.7. So that's what we're going to be finding out here today. Does it, in fact, directly bolt on? It looks like the holes do line up. It looks like the injectors are in the right place, but it looks like this might be in my way a little bit. So we'll see what happens here. Just kind of a trial and error thing. If it works and we get a good video out of this, I'll get it posted. If it doesn't work, then you'll see the video of the steps that do work. All I'm doing here is applying some silicone lube to the injector seals, the bottom injector seals, so that they can slide in and out easily. Probably just do this one side at a time. Line the injectors up with their bores, and yeah, this isn't going to work. Clear my work area a little bit. There's too much garbage floating around here that's going to interfere. Alright, so back to where we were. It does seem as if they'll go down in just fine. Yeah, that may be. I'll take you along for a little look-see here. Go down here and look at the, I don't know if you can focus or not, but the base of the injector does seem to be properly seated in there on all three. So we will put you back in the hanger here, and really just a couple bolts to secure that in. And I believe the injectors are the same. So I'm going to actually use the set that came with this rail. And that seems to pull everything in line when you tighten them down, which makes me quite happy that I chose to do it that way, because if I would have tacked those on, that may not have been as precise of a pull-in. In other words, these mounts may not have been in the exact location they need to be. So I'm going to put you on pause for a minute. We're going to move you over to the other side and see what we got over there. Side 2. Take 2 mounting nuts, bolts out. And this one's going to be a little more tricky in that, well, it's about 20 degrees here in the garage. And the rubber crossover tube has found its own shape, sitting in the shipping box for a month or so, or however long it was in there. So we're going to have to kind of stretch it back into shape here. I'm just putting the silicone lube on these O-rings, again like the other side, just so that if we have to pull them in, take them out repeatedly, we won't have to hopefully buy new O-rings. So just line up the bores. Looks like everything else is in line. Snap them down into place. And you just have 2 bolts here. I bought a magnetic 1/4-inch socket set off the Cornwell dealer about a year ago, and I never seem to use it. I never seem to remember that I own it when I'm in a situation like this where a magnetic socket would be useful. So, I don't know if anybody out there cares about that little talk, but just killing time while I'm tightening these, because I also did not bring home my electric 1/4-inch drive to make this a little quicker. I got to do it all by hand. So there's one. There's number 2. All tightened down on the fuel rail. It looks as if everything is in line to where it's supposed to be. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. We've got this harness appears to be routed properly. Got the injector and coil plugs along here. And I believe that's the mass airflow sensor plug. So yeah, this is a win. Apparently, if you're going to do something like this, this is a crucial step, if you will, that you have to have the right fuel system, because the returnless doesn't work, and the one off the 2.5 has different mounting points. They're just a little bit spread out because the intake is slightly different with the single runner in the middle. But yeah, I'm happy with this. This seems to be the solution to my problems, and yeah, 2 thumbs up on this one. Anyway, just wanted to do a quick video to try to get back into it. I haven't been feeling real well since about mid-December, and just kind of wanted to get back into it, get out in the garage and clean up some things here and there. Get started back on this a little bit, and just move the ball forward if I can. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to have some more videos up very soon. Appreciate it. Have a good day.